What's going on? Super King Ghidorah here. We on Isla Nublar, the site of where I've been doing my recreation of the film island. If you get what I mean. But that's not what we're here to do today. No. Today we're doing our next set of Dinosaur Diaries. And our next dinosaur is here on Isla Nublar. Because we're finna showcase it since it was never showcased in the first Jurassic Park. What dinosaur is that, you might ask? None other than the pesky piscivore itself, Baryonyx Walkeri. Alright, cool. Let's get into Baryonyx, shall we? Now, Baryonyx means heavy claw. Its diet, as I just mentioned, is piscivore, meaning it mainly ate fish, but it's been suggested that it may have ate, other dinosaurs and was somewhat carnivorous. To me, I think it probably would have scavenged like carcasses of some smaller species of dinosaurs or whatnot. It had a height of 3 to 5 meters, which is 10 to 16 feet. Had a length of 9 to 12 meters, which is 30 to 40 feet, which is about the length of a school bus. It had a range from Isla Sorna to Isla Nublar, meaning like it was on Isla Nublar for both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, but for Jurassic Park, it was brought over from Isla Sorna to Nublar. That's basically what that means. Its movie appearances consist of Jurassic Park, Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Notable game appearances include The Lost World Jurassic Park 3 Park Builder, Jurassic Park Builder, Lego Jurassic World Alive, and Jurassic World Evolution. Cool. Let's move into them details, shall we, peoples? Baryonyx is a Spinosaur, a member of the same group as the northern African dinosaurs, Spinosaurus and Suchomimus. Baryonyx was smaller than these relatives, but it was still a big predator. It was 10 meters, around 33 feet long, and 2.5 meters, about 8 feet high, at the hips. It had a long, narrow snout filled with teeth that were cone-shaped, a real difference from the blade-shaped teeth of typical meat-eating dinosaurs. Because of the shape of its snout and teeth, both of which are similar to those of modern crocodiles and alligators, some paleontologists think that Baryonyx ate lots of fish. Others, however, think it ate other dinosaurs. In fact, both ideas are supported by the original Baryonyx specimen from Surrey, England. In the guts of this dinosaur, paleontologists found the partially digested scales of large fish, as well as the partially digested bones of a young iguanodon. See, I'm feeling like see a young iguanodon, so something small. This strongly supports the idea that Baryonyx ate both fish and dinosaurs. Story info, meaning its relation to the Jurassic franchise. InGen created 5 Baryonyx in the InGen compound in Isla Sorna. It was planned to live in its own paddock for phase 1 of Jurassic Park, but never made it to Isla Nublar. Its paddock was located near a river which could have supplied its residents with fish to eat. It is unknown if there were any surviving wild populations on Isla Sorna after Hurricane Clarissa hit the island. Jurassic Park 3. When Dr. Alan Grant asked Billy Brennan what kind of dinosaur they saw, Billy thought it was a Suchomimus because of its snout. Dr. Grant said it wasn't and said bigger. Billy thought Baryonyx, but he confirmed they both don't have a sail. which is kind of interesting how you thought Baryonyx was bigger than Suchomimus. But maybe it was just a rookie mistake, or after being in shock after being chased by the Spinosaurus. You know, anybody will forget what's the size of what after you narrowly escape a carnivore. So, yeah. Okay. Jurassic World. Engine created this dinosaur for Masrani Global Corporation's new dinosaur park, Jurassic World. These new clones had proto-feathers on the back of their arms and at the top of their heads. They were brown with yellow stripes on their backs, legs, and underbelly, a lime green eye spot and brown patches on their body, and stripes on their tail. Yep, don't see that here because that's the Fallen Kingdom version that we're looking at. While mostly accurate, the painting's neural spines were too short. It lived alongside his relative Suchomimus in the Cretaceous cruise. Yeah, that's been like heavily supported. And speaking of its coloring, I don't know why they didn't go with the Jurassic World variant, because it was more scientifically accurate than what we got here. Yeah, definitely more scientifically accurate. Speaking of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, spoilers. It is revealed that there are some surviving Baryonyx populations on Isla Nublar, but will now face a new danger alongside many other creatures in the form of an erupting volcano. It will be encountered by characters in the upcoming Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom movie. These variants are much different from the real-life counterparts and the Jurassic World clones. These clones have a crocodilian-like armored back and a crocodilian-like underbelly, a long but broad snout which makes it look like a caiman, a less pronounced notch in the upper jaw, pronated wrists like Olive Engine's clone theropods, a much smaller thumb claw, and very different teeth, more like a needlefish. Thumb claw. I don't see a thumb claw on this dinosaur. So that was probably just a minor oversight. Nothing to really like flip out about. Anyway, the coloration is mostly a drab gray with turquoise, with a creamy white belly and turquoise blue on the eye, orbit, and snout. One individual was seen walking out of a sewer tunnel as it is about to attack Claire Deering and Franklin Webb in the control room as lava is pouring in. Before it could attempt to devour them both, Claire and Franklin managed to lock it inside the underground control center. At least one other individual was seen being airlifted to a ship by helicopter and later taken to Lockwood Manor to be sold off in an auction. One Baryonyx is later very briefly seen escaping the estate with all the other dinosaurs, while another one that was brought at the auction was last seen being loaded onto a cargo plane about to be delivered to its buyer. Okay, so let's just jump into its game history here. It says that for the Lost World Jurassic Park on PS1, Baryonyx appears in the Lost World Jurassic Park video game. It lived in Habitat B of Isla Sorna together with Styracosaurus and Dimorphodon. Here the creature is depicted as territorial and much aggressive, living in coastal caves somewhere along the island that's encountered in the human hunter level. If one looks closely, the head design of the Suchomimus head from Warpath Jurassic Park resembles the Baryonyx from this game's head. And looking at the picture, I can see that. It looked like, if you all remember what it looked like that back in the day, the Baryonyx, the head model for that Baryonyx, looks like they did take that and put it on the Suchomimus for Warpath Jurassic Park. It really does look like that. Okay, now for Jurassic Park 3, Park Builder. Baryonyx is one of the carnivores that can be recreated in Jurassic Park 3, Park Builder, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Baryonyx was originally one of the dinosaurs to be created in Jurassic Park, Operation Genesis. However, the dinosaur was cut from the early stages of the game's production before a model was even created, though its name remains within the files of the game. I got that on my computer, so I'm going to look for that to see if I can find this name in the files. That's be like, oh, cool, you know. But it should have been in the game. I mean, Spinosaurus was the only one of its kind. T-Rex had Albertosaurus. Oh, what the heck did that spin? Y'all saw that? Anyway, but T-Rex had Albertosaurus. We got 2 Tyrannosaurs in the game. Spinosaurus was all alone. I mean, Camarasaurus made an appearance, and it was never in the series. We're moving on. You got Jurassic Park Builder, the iOS app. Baryonyx is one of the dinosaurs that can be created in this app. Next is Lego Jurassic World. It says Baryonyx is a playable dinosaur in Lego Jurassic World. It does not appear in the game's story, but the amber brick that unlocks it is found in the level, the crash site, with the mini kits or bone boxes for that level, unlocking its skeleton skin as well. It is the only large theropod in the game that lacks a Lego amber destroying roar. Instead of being able to smash through hard objects that is usually destroyed by dinosaurs such as Triceratops and Pachycephalosaurus. Interestingly, as it seems based on the Spinosaurus model, the playable Baryonyx is far too big, dwarfing even Indominus Rex in size. So they just threw it in there. It's like, yeah, it's fine. Okay, Jurassic World Alive. Baryonyx appears in Jurassic World Alive based off the film version of this dinosaur. You got Jurassic World Evolution, as you can see here, but before I even start reading, it's talking about a toy line, so I'll see like a typo or so. That's what I got here. I got a typo. But for Jurassic World Evolution, what we got here is what has been described as that's how it appears. Now for the toy line, a Baryonyx toy was released in the Jurassic Park Series 2 and the Lost World Series 2 toy lines. In the Lost World Series 2, it has a yellow paint job and snapping jaws. Both toys are very rare. It should be noted that the Lost World Series 2 Baryonyx was longer than the Jurassic Park Series 2 Baryonyx. However, compared to the human figures, they were both too small. They could be juveniles, but it seems that Kenner chose to make them smaller for an unknown reason. Another figure of Baryonyx will be released as a part of the toy line for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It will be part of the Roarvors line, which is a line of electronic dinosaurs with roaring sounds. Uh-oh, Baryonyx has behind the scenes, y'all. I love behind the scenes because you learn just a little bit more. This behind the scenes contains information on Jurassic Park 3. Baryonyx was originally supposed to be the main antagonist dinosaur of Jurassic Park 3, and a logo depicting it as well as a storyboard featuring this dinosaur was even made. But Baryonyx was replaced. Oh, great. It walked into the forest. But Baryonyx was replaced by this larger relative Spinosaurus in the final product. According to Ricardo Delgado, who served as a concept artist for Jurassic Park 3 in early 2000, several members of the Jurassic Park 3 cast will refer to the Spinosaurus as Baryonyx. On the Jurassic World website, the icon for Baryonyx is reused from the Dinopedia of the Removed Jurassic Park Institute website's article about the dinosaur. It has been confirmed that the Jurassic World website Baryonyx is just a painting prior to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It was unknown what the Baryonyx in the park actually looked like. I think they're just trying to say it looked somewhat like this. I don't buy that. Why would they paint it like that if the dinosaur never looked like that? You know? But it is what it is. Baryonyx is here, and I'm real happy for it. Just like we got Suchomimus, we got Suchomimus, Baryonyx, and Spinosaurus. That's what I'm talking about, the trifecta. But with that being said, that was it for Baryonyx's Dino Diary. I'm glad that you chose to look it up and read it. Well, watch the video on it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because you know there's always going to be more. And this is Super King Ghidorah signing out. Peace, everybody.